Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports editor Ryan Finley, here with Zach Rosenblatt. Zach, we've been dark the last couple of weeks, getting caught up on some summer stuff. During that time, TJ McConnell has had a great time in the NBA Summer League, yet some recent 76ers moves means that he might not be making that roster as we get closer to the NBA season.
At least not on opening day.
On opening day.
They had a draft pick last year named Pierre Jackson. I think he went to Baylor. 5'11" guy. He's a good scorer, but he's a point guard, so that takes a spot away. They have one other point guard, Isaiah Cannon, and Tony Roten, who's a combo guard, and there's talks to them trying to sign Norris Cole. So all this makes you think that they're not going to keep an undrafted point guard. I mean, good for him. He's still going to get guaranteed money, which is really cool that the Sixers did that. But I don't know if he's going to make the final day.
That said, it's not really because of anything TJ McConnell has done here in the last month. I mean, by all accounts, he has been a real spark plug on that team.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he is what he right now. He is what he is. He's not a guy with the ceiling, really. He'll come in, he'll distribute, he'll make guys around him better, but he's not going to score a lot. He's not the most athletic. I mean, we've heard all this stuff a million times over, but I mean, I think at the very least he'll get a shot. Somebody will sign him to their D-League team or something like that. Then he'll sign. I think he'll catch on with the team at some point if it's not the Sixers. But he certainly impressed them to the point that maybe they sign him when somebody goes down with an injury or something.
Well, and the irony with somebody like McConnell is this. Him playing for 5 years in college makes him as polished as he is, right? But him playing for 5 years in college also kind of makes him less of a compelling prospect because you know who he is. Like you said, he is who he is because we've seen him play 150 games. Does that work against him when you're going up against a guy from Baylor who probably left early and is kind of dripping with talent and promise as opposed to results?
Yeah, I mean that with second round picks and undrafted guys, that's what it's all about. It's what maybe you're a second round pick rarely is going to contribute right away. So what can you be in 5 years from now? And McConnell probably can only be what he is right now, which is still a solid guy, and he's probably even farther along than he thought maybe he was when he came to Arizona for the first time. But yeah, the NBA has this weird thing where they hold it against a guy for like Frank Kaminsky. That was like a knock on him that he's 22 years old, which I thought, because he can still play in the league for 10 plus years at 22. So.
Right. TJ McConnell is a guy who we might end up seeing in the NBA Developmental League, the D-League. Is he somebody who, I mean, to me, his experience there would make him a real star in the D-League, going up against young guys and inexperienced guys?
Yeah, I mean, you look at David Stockton. I mean, and they're different players, obviously, but
they're not that different. Yeah.
Stockton more of a scorer, probably. But I mean, Stockton's like a 6'0" kid also, and he was averaging close to like 30 points a game, I think, in the D-League, and he got a shot with the Kings last year. So I don't know if McConnell will score as much, but I can see him getting 10 assists a game in the D-League.
Absolutely.
Look at Bryce Cotton, dude. He's averaged like 25 points a game down there.
Right, and look at it this way. If Matthew Dellavedova can be a star for a week in the NBA Finals, there's hope for TJ McConnell. There's hope for guys like David Stockton. There's hope for all of us.
Yeah.
That'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Zach Rosenblatt, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.